a home for former inmates. The new offer a second chance to those who need it most. The morning is cold and dark when Sister Rose McLarney came out of the old brick building of Beacon Hill and opened the gate to street. She then go back inside, and there in the warm kitchen with coffee almost ready. The woman lived upstairs came down to talk. Big thing, little thing. McLarney, 75, the sister of Saint Joseph of Candlelit. Listen, the woman's ease and candor settling in more each day since then arrived at the new journey home. The day they can size immediately. Because that's the day we got out of prison, said Sir Bill Lake King Bachik 53. For years, the Catholic sister lived here lived in a quiet piece of convent. Now they share a home with 15 younger women who have been stabbed, beaten, mauled, hooked on drugs, and served time. Finding new purpose. The idea of Journey House is they will help these women with job search, life skill, rehabilitation, and health care, while keep them away from the streets and out of trouble. The news say these women give them new goals, stalking a heart that answered a call long ago. A few times the call have come in the middle of the night from a lady needing a ride home. The nuns pull on their robes and head out. I've seen a parts of the city I didn't know exists, said Sister Gabrielle Smith, 72, the youngest of the group. Oldest, Sister Martin Nisman, 87 years old, smiled and said, I like it here. There is always something happen. Georgia Walker, a former sister and the executive director for Journey to New Life, the organization that opened this house, has a wrapped shells herself for trespassing the Honeywell plants to protest nuclear weapon. This man has a gambling problem. Addiction is very lonely, she said. A lot of sharing goes on at the Journey House. These women from prison say this place is the closest thing to a home that they had it few 4 years ago. I don't really have family, not anymore, said Sandy Latel, 48. The sister is now my family now. The sister are my family now. I will never repay them for what they done to me. Like everyone here, I have done drugs and I have done crime, and I know God is working through them to get to us. Sometimes we have to lift each other up, said Walker, but there is not a day I regretting to come here. How the journey home came into existence. The Society of St. Pix's X was looking for a buyer for a building have been used for priest training. The society pitched this building to Operation Breakthrough, a large urban child care provider. Breakthrough director's sister Bertha Saylor declined, but said she knows someone might just interested in. Saylor is on the board for journey to new life. This nonprofit organization has set to was set it to for 2 years ago to help people out of prison to make transition back into society. Housing has been a constant challenge. Walker first of Walker first offered an idea of opening a home to these ladies, and McLaughlin, the chairwoman of Journey Boards, told her she was crazy, and McLaughlin and others got on board, and people say they are all crazy. The whole thing appeared most because the Journey House didn't have money to buy this building anyway. But then a donor wants to remain anonymous, right? Wrote a check for $347,000 to buy this place. The Journey House could never done this on our own, said McLaughlin. After remodeling and furnishing with virtually everything donated, including labor by 75 volunteers. Journey House opened in September 2015. This house now has a waiting list after quickly filling its zoning limit of 15 ladies. Offer a fresh start. Sue Rowling, a caseworker at Journey to New Life, knows all the sisters well. They are doing what Jesus would do, reaching out to society forgotten population, said Rowling. They are giving this woman love, dignity, and a fresh start. This isn't the thing they will get from a PO parole officer or a halfway home. These women's age range in 23 to 55. Some is exchanged from family. Almost everyone have been in prison as for nonviolent crime. Mostly associated with addiction. On a nearly morning as coffee drip. The talk was mostly about job, classes, drug tests, and court case. Some, like Veronica Pullen, sporty free, spend time upstairs in the computer room, where equipment donated to help job searching, studying, and re-establishing family ties. Bullying has been a wife, mother, and truck driver until going to the prison. She was addicted to opiates. She had no way to talk to her children until she found them on Facebook. Now she often wakes to her young daughter's words, "Hi, mommy," which sometimes make her cry. "I want my life back," said Pullen. Women do all the cleaning and cooking. We can come and go. They just like to know where we are, said Lorne Mason, who then to find a job as a nursing assistant, practicing what they preach. When this place first opened, an idea is a typical stay be 30 days. Would be 13 days. Now it's looking more like 19 days, but that's okay. Mike Lorne said, "What happened here is too important. It's one thing to say we saw God in everyone. Here we live it every day. This is the walk." At 10 p.m., a long day at Journey House and McLaughlin, early riser, already sleeps. Gates closed, lights out, heart stopped.
好，